One of my Dishonored live stream. Now, for those of you who know me, you know I do a lot of weirder videos on this channel. For one, Dishonored. I've had it for a while, been thinking about live streaming it, but never really kind of buckled down and decided, yeah, I'm gonna live stream the dang game. So, here I am. But more to the point, if you know me, you know how I play games. More importantly, how I play these kind of games. Games where you're sneaking around trying to be sneaky, stealthy. So, for those of you who know me, you know I am a very sneaky person. In real life and in video games. Why? I have no idea. I just am. So, I'm going to be playing through the entire Dishonored game, start to finish, in a live stream. Don't ask me which way I'm doing it, whether I'm going for a good ending, bad ending, whatever, what have you. I have no idea. I'm just going to be going through pretty much like I usually would. I am going to be going more towards the bad ending, but I could still end up getting the good because I am going through very hard mode. And I have actually had this game in low flippin' chaos the entire game until the end. So, not really sure how this is going to go. But, let's jump right in. Okay, pretty hard mode. Since my TV is set to gaming, I don't have to lower the color too bad. But here we go. Into Dishonored. Now, during points like this, the reason why I'm live streaming this game is because I'm so much of a sneaky person. In this game, I am not capable of just recording straight. I mean, it's literally impossible for me to record straight on this game. Shut up, Google. My phone just went haywire. I thought I said, okay, Google, for some odd reason. I swear if you do it now. No, I don't know what my phone, though. My phone is, I swear it's possessed at times. Okay, whatever. But I literally cannot live stream this game. Record this game.
So that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you.
Bethesda.
The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace.
An Arcane Studios production.
Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
Yay! Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, I cannot just record the game.
That's it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting off. We're away.
But it is such a story base that I'm not going to be talking during the cutscenes very often.
Come a long way. A long way to bring.
Hold on. Sorry guys, I'm gotta check my sound settings, make sure I am higher. Okay. Sorry, make sure I was higher than my gameplay.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Yeah, but while talking is happening, I won't be talking myself. I'll try to not do that because I know how irritating that is to some people.
We're going up.
Just like right there.
Shield, ready. Turn it on the pipes. And
Ooh. Cool.
Home at last.
Yeah, home at last.
Steady pressure. Stop! Shut her down. The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Yeah, I bet she will be. Nope, that did not work. Okay. Yeah, I try to do that all the time just for the heck of it. I don't know why exactly.
Next time.
Yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy.
You look like
Sokolov
one of
changed
those types.
everything again, and we don't know what the hydraulics can do now.
We got him here today doing a portrait. There's a time to try something. Now.
Okay. Yep.
Hello, sir.
Corvo, you're back!
Emily!
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Alright. But yeah, as I
Mother
said,
seemed very sad. I think she missed you.
I'm not gonna be able to talk during scenes like that where other people are talking because I know how infuriating that is. But I'll try to talk a lot whenever I'm
Me!
not in those situations.
Follow me, Corvo. Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Okay. Now, it's gonna give me that, telling me how to do stealth mode and all that. Now, funny thing is there's a glitch with this thing. You could literally come up here, stand right here, and she will not find you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come.
I mean, she literally looks around for you, but never finds you.
I'll find you.
And mind you, this is in very hard mode too. This is the hardest difficulty you can play this game at.
Where are you? Okay,
Okay.
you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too. Ugh.
And I will warn you guys, I am going to be I'm going to be doing I'm at least doing a full stealth, or as close to it as I can.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
Yeah, and here comes a funny thing that you could do.
What are you doing? I need the bottle to drop. Corvo, please. I can't see him.
My bad. Basically what he says is he needs the bottle to draw away from Campbell, but he can draw him without it. So, yeah.
She'll see you at once.
Thank you. Oh yeah, never jump on people's heads because it will actually cause you to lose. So I'm not going to do it, but you can actually jump on their heads.
Not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is
Thank
back.
you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo, 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
Yep. Now watch this.
Follow me, Captain. We should leave them alone.
I have to keep this position. He says to bring a bottle.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Yes, of course.
He says to undress. I undress.
There's a maid somewhere around here saying that. Oh. But yeah, they walk away, leaving us alone. Now that will...
It's a
He's
fair
hooking up
wind
for a
that
minute.
brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Mind you, remember her voice. That's all I'll say.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before. Knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here!
Woohoo. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I closed out my flippin' YouTube app. YouTube by accident. I need that up so that I can see. Okay. Now we're back. Woohoo. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Got it. Okay.
Corvo, thank
That almost
you.
killed me.
If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again! Mommy!
Ow.
Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away! Corvo!
Yeah, it's quite a graphic game, mind you.
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one who'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Jeez.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
Ow. Knock me across the face, why don't you? But yes, that is the opening to Dishonored. Mind you, that is not where I'm stopping. Heck no. I'll keep it going for a good minute. 24 subscribers. Pretty cool. Okay. Alright, Dishonored. 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter, Emily. Her daughter Emily, my bad. Now, locked away in Calderidge Prison, the time of your execution draws near. Calderidge Prison. Order shall prevail.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now. Someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time. And someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo.
Guards! Take him back to his cell.
I hate this guy. I really hate these guys, honestly. These two are the ones I have the grudge against.
This meal comes from a friend.
What friend? God, whatever. Those are the two that I really have a grudge against, but... Huh. That's weird, I never noticed that somewhere before. Huh. Yeah, you'll see... Ah, there's a rat. These little buggers are all over the place. He's in the wall. There he is. Yeah, but these little buggers are all over the place.
Target, you always amuse me.
Who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here is the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run, make for the river, and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed here. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside the cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come, a friend. Okay, so basically somebody just broke my tail out of prison. Here's a sword. I can choose not to take the weapon. Some people do, some people don't.
People are coming to the execution of him.
It's on account of Corvo.
I take the weapon because I'm doing a full... Depending on how this game runs, I may end up... It's gonna be like a full death run though, but mostly stealth.
Betting on the dogfight.
Haha.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance.
Whoop, nope. Okay, see, right there I got caught. So load game, autosave, yes. Sorry guys, I'm very adamant about this being a stealth run. So if I get caught or if something really infuriating occurs like that, I do reset my game. Reset the last save point. Because, as I said, this is going to be a live stream. So it's going to be live the whole time. For those of you who are not watching this as a live stream but watching this as a video, you can go ahead and skip through this little section here. But for those of you who are watching it as a video, I do apologize for the inconvenience that this may cause.
So many people are coming to the execution of him.
Okay, yeah, again. Alright.
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
I just kind of kill him and throw him back into my cell.
Social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfight.
Because right now, I do not have any abilities to
unless accompanied by an officer of the
get
law.
rid of the dead bodies.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
Later on,
1 week's
like,
notice.
well, I say later on, it's more like in a few minutes more than anything. I will have an ability to get rid of dead bodies quite easily. Because for those of you who have played the game before, know of the ability Shadow Kill. It is well, you guys, you know of the abilities in this game and are just watching this for the heck of it. Some people are watching this for the heck of it, some people are maybe watching this for an actual, Let's Play. For those of you who are watching it for a Let's Play, welcome! If you're new here, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If not, then you already know me. But, for those of you who are watching this just for the entertainment, have fun. I'm honestly gonna have the blast playing this game because I love Dishonored, and I'm debating on getting Dishonored 2 because I have number 3 already, and it's like I've got the second one, and I got the third one. I played through part of the second one, but I never actually beat it. And I have the third one. I might as well get the second one as well. I mean, honestly. And as you can see, like I said, I have beaten this game, so I pretty much know where all the treasure in this level is, anyway. All the treasure and stuff in this level is. Okay, notes like that I will not read, but major notes, I will.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't difficult, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
And you'll notice that I stay in stealth mode a lot. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can I do it? Stop pestering me here. Yes, got it! Haha. That kill is a very difficult one to get, even with my level of ability.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution
With me
will be restricted
beating the
to
game,
personnel assigned to the
probably
event and approved dignitaries only.
Someone there? Oh, I'll find you.
He did not find me. It should not count. We'll find out at the end. If I beat a level and realize, hey, I got caught, then I won't restart the whole level. I'll just say, pretty much, screw it. I got caught. Whatever. But if I know I got caught, that's gonna probably reset. Like right there, I have no idea whether it counts as a caught or not.
Corvo's execution
I highly
tomorrow.
doubt it, but
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the
The
Empress.
solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
I can
One
smell
week's
you
notice.
from here. Blow off.
yeah, as you can see, I pretty much know
This is ridiculous.
guard movement patterns,
Plague.
especially for this level. Okay, he's to my left, so I know where he's at. Now he's to my right, not my left. My left would be this way. He is this way somewhere. It's all to my left, all to my right. For those of you who don't know, I'm using surround sound headphones. That's how if you hear me say he's off to my left or he's off to my right, reason why I know that is because of my headphones.
Stupid goddamn dumb son of
Oh no, he was off to my right. I was mistaken.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the
He
event.
was off to my right. I guess my headphones kind of screwed up on me there for a second. My bad. He was off to my right. I thought... That's weird. My headphones usually don't do that to me. Somebody reverse my headphones on me. I'm serious. It's something flipping reverse my headphones on me or what? Because that's so stupid. I've never been wrong about something like that before. Okay, now, here goes a move that most people don't realize you can do. It's climbing up here. Most people think you gotta flip the switch down there, because whoops.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
I made a boo-boo.
Keep skulking around.
Gotta be here somewhere.
I guess everything's all right.
Okay. That's it. It's gonna make it a little harder on me, but it didn't make it too terribly difficult for me.
Hey, can I buy your ration of elixir from today?
Shut up.
Okay. Okay, as long as they don't actually catch me, it doesn't count as a caught. I do believe. Okay. So, there goes the last of the guards. Alright. Now, just for posterity reasons, I'm going to stick you back here. Every guard is dead, so I can put my sword and gun away. Hold him, carry him down here, duck down, drop him here. Those two are for posterity reasons, because I know for a fact that if I don't, they're gonna end up getting caught somehow. It's my luck. But hold on a second, guys. Crap, I'm down to 1 bar. Alright. This controller may die midway through this video. I may end up having to swap controllers, so you may see a difference in my gameplay for a second. Oop, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, kaboom! Jump and dive! Straight down, here we go. Okay. Okay, did not get caught. Thank you. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. They did not catch me. See, the second you blow that door, you have to run if you don't want to get caught. Otherwise, you will get caught. And that counts for both. Well, okay. Before we enter the sewers, let me just say this. Well, as I'm entering the sewers, I guess. Speaking in this game, the loudspeaker will change depending on what you do. I may do multiple runs of this game just to show the differences in certain levels or in doing certain things, because like, listen.
How many people did he kill on his way out of the prison? He killed the Empress. He don't care about a few guards.
Shut up. Look at this stuff. Somebody's been down here.
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
Okay, I try to get through all the little stuff they talk about. Now this is some freaky stuff here. They not only die, they turn to that. And then they just disappear. They're completely eaten. These rat swarms are ridiculous. Now right there, that right there, what they said about how many people did he kill on his way out, that is what I'm talking about. That is a difference between killing and not killing runs. If you do a non-kill run, they say something completely different there. And I'll mention other points that I know about. Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now, and there's nothing to do but wait. We are very sick, and there's no place above to hide from City Watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district. So we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit this city. Damien. The two of them. Yeah, okay, if you haven't, for those of you who are in school right now, because I know, I'm not quite sure if any of you are actually going to be watching this if you're in school. The plague that this game refers to, that this game in particular refers to, is the bubonic plague. The black plague or the rat plague. There's a thing in here called weepers. I'm not completely sure if, I can't remember exactly what happened during the bubonic plague. I know you bled from like multiple areas of the body or something like that. Like bleeding from the eyes. This guy is was affected by it. I can tell you that because of the eyes, the stuff around his eyes, the blood coming down his face and his body like that. He was affected by it. Now, I cannot remember exactly what the bubonic plague did to you, but that is basically the plague that this game is based off of. It is in the era of the bubonic plague, the rats infesting the city, the guard taking people from their homes, all that kind of stuff. It's set in that time period for the bubonic plague.
Are we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just jump them down there. The rats.
Yeah. Well, funny thing is that's about 3 swarms right there. So this would be very dangerous to try to drop just straight down. So you use the corpse to distract the rat. Come over here. Hold the crank. And then run like heck. Okay. Now before I go any further, the bubonic plague, like I said, for those of you in school, you will learn it. You will learn about it. For those of you not in school, you already know about it. Very, very bad time in history. And this is what this game is based off of that.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
That is also different. Like I said, I'll try to mention the things that are different. That one is different because he does not say captured or killed. He just says he says something else if you don't kill people. Like the entire speech is different if you don't kill people. But back to what I was talking about. This is based on the bubonic plague. This entire game is, and then the next game is based off of a different one. Like, all the games are based off of time periods in history. That's the point that this game makes. It's so weird, but it is based off of time periods in history. Historical events, historical plagues, and things that happened. Mind you, the capturing, the killing of the Empress and all that, that's just based on this, that's just the story's thing. Oh yeah, for those of you who are on completion, there's a body down here with 20 coin. But oh, that always freaks me out because sometimes I'll forget that that is there and I won't grab it. Yeah, you can disarm those before walking through these little spots here where there are tripwires. You can disarm the traps so that way you don't set off a tripwire and hurt yourself. But yeah, the bodies. These two were also affected by the plague. This is what they would actually do this. They would wrap you, once you died from the plague, they would wrap you up and basically tote you off to a mass burial site. In this game, they tote you off to the flooded district. But you'll actually see a Weeper maybe within this part, maybe within the next one. I haven't quite decided how long this part's going to be. Okay. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector. He's known as Lord Protector because he was, of course, protector of the Empress. More on that later. As you were known before, that title was wrongfully taken away from you. Yes, it was stolen from him because of the murder of the Empress and his framing. We are servants of the Empress and of the true of the Empire and of the true Empress. A group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons crafted for you of the finest material in the Isles, and meet with our man Samuel near where these tunnels split into Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. Now, as you can see, you get your crossbow, your assassin's sword, and the key. The crossbow is used a lot. I'll use it forever, pretty much. The assassin's blade I use a lot. I mostly use it like this, but of course you can always slash and flash people like this as well, but whatever. You also have crossbow bolts, which are just simple darts. Sleep darts, which will put your enemies to sleep pretty much for good. You can kill them after that. And incendiary bolts. That will ignite the enemy, but it will also cause you to be noticed. So I wouldn't use that, or the pistol, honestly, if you're going for a stealth run like I am. And then of course you got the Dunwall Sewer Gate Key. But yeah, you'll see a few things here and there that point towards a specific thing. Alright, Jelly's share. Jelly, in case you are too daft to remember, look at your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Jelly probably refers to okay, hold on a second. Before I screw up and do that, let's get that out of there. That actually gives me another incendiary bolt. Okay. Jelly probably refers to this guy here who died seemingly not of the plague, actually. He doesn't have blood around his eyes or on his clothing. I can't tell whether he died of the plague or what he died from. He just died. He's just dead. Or it might refer to this guy. I have no idea. It refers to one of these two. I believe these two are killed by guards, but I am not completely sure. Let's just say they were killed by guards, because there are guards over there. Now, he mentions whiskey. Whiskey bottles. There's a number written behind it. 451. Let's try putting that into the safe. Oop, back a minute. 4 5 1. Yay, it worked. Okay. And then there's Moray jewel box for 50 coin and an elixir. Sokolov's healing elixir. Now here comes the fun part, where you actually have to see my work with the bow.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Alright. There we go. That makes 2 dead. And I got my crossbow bolt back. Heck yes. That makes me happy. Okay. Let's eat these. Just for the heck of it. I don't know why. I don't really need to, but whatever. Sneak up here. Where is he? He's not over here. Aha! It's over there. Okay. Shoot him in the head. And then I've got to move over here kind of quickly because if he turns around, I am doomed. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now all the guards are dead in this area as well. Let's see, where the heck is that? Aha, there he is. I need to loot him. He fell in the water, but I need to loot him still. Okay. Now. You see these wood planks here and there? You can break those. I don't know why you would, and I just got burned by the dang fire. That kind of sucks. You can also break chairs and wooden tables and those planks, and then bottles you can grab and throw or just break for the heck of it. But my point being over here. Now a lot of people don't know about this part. Break, chink, done. Okay. There goes 20 coin. Dead Hermit's Note. It's here by the Wrenhaven. I'll make my last home. It stinks to the void, but my grandmom's hagfish stew will drive the odor away. I remember sailing out to this river, to the great ocean, that vast blinding light and blue water. I was a tender 15, and our nets were always full to bursting. The old days before everything went to shit. Anyway, any way it goes, it's either the boots of the watch against my skull, the teeth of the rats on my bones, or the tumbles of the plague all over my skin. Don't matter none to me. He's a poet. Jeebus. Okay. But then you got that there for another 10. You can climb up here as well. And there are a bunch of coin up here. Then you go back down. Hop across. Well, I mean, I hop across. You can just jump down from there. And you just kind of slip over here. There's another thing there for 10. A thing there for 20. Another Sokolov elixir. And then you kind of just come out here. Oh yeah, the train.
We've already heard this.
Now,
Several brave officers
there's Samuel,
Quickly.
but I'm gonna go over here first. Now be careful when you're in the water, because there are fish. Where are they? Ah, right there. There are very mean fishies in the water. There we go. Okay. And I mean very mean fishies. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick just to check. 10-10. Perfecto. See, I know how many coin is in this level.
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Alright. Alright, old man, let's go. Now. Okay. Now watch. Alright. Hostiles killed. 16. I got all hostiles taken out. Civilians killed. 0. Alarms rung. 0. Dead or unconscious bodies found. 0. Overall chaos current total high. It shows that now, but wait until I get to the next level. Didn't kill anyone, of course. I killed 16 hostiles, so didn't get to check there. Ghost never detected. Got to check there. As I said before, I am not going for a non-lethal run, so I will be killing 98 to 99% of the hostiles in the area. There will be times that I will ignore some and kill others, just for the sake of time and not getting caught. Then discovered the hermit's room, opened Jelly's safe, and found the sunken treasure. Altogether, the runes, bone charms, outsider shrines, and Sokolov paint. Well, runes, bone charms, and outsider shrines. Those will come up in in just a minute as soon as I get finished talking here and talk to the people there. Sokolov paintings found. Those are scattered throughout the entire game. You will find them in various levels. That in itself is a very big hunt. For some of them, I may actually have to use a guide for some of the combinations of safes and stuff, because I don't want to go through the actual hassle of finding some of these safe combinations, because they're such a pain to find. Give me a second. Some of these safe combinations are a hassle and a half to find, so please do not hate me, but I will be using some guide at some point. I might not actually use it during the live stream. I might like write down the combinations. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, write down the combinations so that way I don't have to bore you guys looking through a guide and trying to figure this shit out.
This is the Hound Pit's pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Royalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Okay. Alright, now that I'm here, you can hear a lot of stuff going on in there that will come up in a second.
Welcome to the Hound Pit Pub, sir. How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia. We have been informed of your arrival and will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
I do not like him. He's not a nice person. He cut the other woman off, the woman off, and it's just like, why? What the heck is the point in doing that? Although I will tell you, I think the reason why I got low chaos up until the end was because and I know some people are gonna hate me for this, and others are gonna love me for every single...
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Some people are gonna hate me for this, although some people are gonna love me because it does show you how to do it. Is every one of your main targets in this game I do non-lethal. Do not ask me why. It's just a habit. It literally started off with a buddy of mine. Because he does that, he'd go full lethal on everything except for the main targets. And honestly, the lethal way of killing from these main targets is a bit out there. And you do take out civilians at times, and that is really against my moral code to attack a civilian.
Citizens of Dunwall, the old port district has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Okay. But some of the lethal killing methods are okay, but others are like, what the frick? Like there's one, and like I said, you do end up killing civilians with some of these lethal, with like one or two of the lethals. For one of the higher ups, you do end up taking a civilian's life as well, and I am against that. I take life that needs to be taken in this game.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Treatment and rehabilitation. Again, for any of you who know this game at all,
even after 6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes, not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Do not attempt to house your care for a threat.
okay.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Okay. Now, for those of you who know... well, no, for those of you who don't know, I'm not going to say anything. About this place because... or about what's going to happen next. Like, literally right after I talk to Piero. But for those of you who know things are about to get weird. But... yeah, as I was saying, some of your lethal... weird. I guess that happened because I didn't pass by him in the right direction, you could say, last time, I guess. Aha, you're there. Looking for these coins. One of the lethal kills is... you do attack a civilian, and it is... like, well, crap. One of those, like, you can't do anything about it, but it bothers me to attack civilians, as you will soon find out. I will kill no civilian unless they are, well, no, even Weepers I have yet to kill, because I refuse to kill a civilian. It's against my nature. I just kind of avoid Weepers as best I can.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Okay. Funny thing is, he's standing right there.
Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
Yes, he is. Ooh, I did not notice that next to him. Thing is, if you are clever and you do stuff like that, you can actually just take pretty much anything, or even like as long as you're here. Like I'm not actually gonna read these because they're just like notes and shit. Like it gives you the new note added and stuff. I'm just gonna hit them for the new note. If you actually want to read them, you guys can go right ahead. Just pause this if you're watching it as a video. If you're watching it now, then I do apologize. I just don't feel like reading through 50 different flipping documents that say random stuff. Because I literally check every document. Cool. Got the key.
Oh my! You startled me. Ah, you could only be Corvo. I suppose you're practicing for your... well, your job? You're much younger than I expected. Do make yourself at home. Terrible you got blamed for the death of the Empress. Rest her spirit.
Yep. Okay.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The old port district has been added to the evacuation list. The Lord Regent has decreed...
Okay, so there's nothing there. Alright. But I can go through the top here. Darn it. Top entrance is blocked off. Alright.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Stable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny to mess with whale little tanks, especially with the enemies. I've actually been known to throw one at an enemy once, and I got bored. Threw one right into a crowd of enemies, and it was funny. That's all I can say, but it was entertaining for me.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substances developed. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Yeah, certainly. But the Empress is dead, so not gonna happen there, Pierre.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Some lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Okay. Not now, Pierre.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Yes, you're right. I'll head to my room for sleep.
Sleep well.
He's creepy. That's all I can say. He's creepy. Now here's what I was talking about. By the weirdness. Somewhere else. Now of course you get little tidbits like a successful drop assassination will help you do this, that, or the other thing. Okay, why am I awake? I'm awake. Okay. Wasn't there a door there originally? Or at least an entranceway? Yes, there was. A normal week. Hold on, what the? Okay. Alrighty then. This is interesting, to say the least. Water is flowing the opposite direction. Very lovely.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Yes, so basically you are in the void. Your first skill, Power Blink. This is literally the void. And that is the power of Blink. As you can see, your magic meter does replenish. You cannot save her over and over and over again. Okay. Now you guys remember what I told you to begin with. Remember her voice. Oops. Okay, you see how I used two abilities at once? That kind of screwed me up a little bit. These guys look like our good buddy Pendleton, doesn't they? Emily's letter, Corvo. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it. So please come for me, if you can. Look at that face. Face of pure fear, and then the face of pure, like, just... Fuck you guys. You guys are ugly. I'm sorry, I know that's not, it's not something to laugh at, but jeez, you guys are disgusting looking. And then this guy dropping watchtowers and stuff everywhere. Putting down warriors, watchtowers. Flipping, rebuilding the entire city. All that kind of bull. That would have not been fun. Okay. And then you got these things. Plague victims. These are weepers. That is basically what a weeper looks like, and that is a stilt walker, also known as a pain in the ass. Some refer to them as stilt walkers. I refer to them as a pain in the ass.
Days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Yep. It is literally a heart of a living thing. It is creepy as heck. Equip the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms and runes, or even walls. Even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press L2 while targeting a person or location. So for example, say I target the area.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
You hear the voice? For those of you who remember the Empress's voice. A heart of a living thing, molded by his hand. Who did we see way the heck up there?
All of time's meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle sounds of comfort and bones more empty. This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending. This place is the end.
This place is the end of all things and the beginning.
And the beginning.
Yep. Yeah, I like cheating the system there because it's kind of fun. I'm just gonna replenish that real quick. Okay, now this is a rune. Made from whale bone. From the bone of a whale and emblazoned with his mark. Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the powers section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Yippee. Okay, now as you can see, I can already get dark vision and or vitality. I am going to get neither.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Good to know. Now, just a heads up for those of you who like I said, those of you who are using this for a guidebook, I got the definitive version of this game, so I got the advanced version basically. So whenever I wake up from this dream I had, I'm going to have a crud ton of stuff just sitting in the room, as you will see now. You can hear him. The runes, bone charms, all that around me. I have a crud ton of stuff just sitting around the room. This is because I got the definitive version of this game. So now I have all this stuff here. Okay, rumors and sightings. Dodd. I have to read that later. Runes, rune or bone charm nearby. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening to the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charm section of your journal. So I've got 1, 2, mystic fish artifact, which counts as a bone charm. Got some 500 gold field survey notes. The royal spy. Okay. More money here. Another 500. Early life and criminal record. Slackjaw. Basically information on Slackjaw. 3 more bone charms and the mystic wolfhound artifact. Okay. The journal of Granny Rags. This actually gives you information on characters that you will meet in the first parts. 3 more bone charms. another 500 coins, and mystical whale artifact. The mystical artifacts count as bone charms, mind you. And there's another one up here, mystical rat artifact. Like I said, the artifacts count as bone charms. Now let's see here. I have one rune. Now, void channel powers affect. I can actually have 7 because of the artifacts that I picked up. Yep. Okay, void channel powers effects slightly improved. Definitely having that. White rats won't attack you. White rats can be consumed for mana. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Never gonna use that. Damage from explosives reduced slightly. Not gonna use that. Fencer, wind sword versus sword contests more frequently. Not gonna use that. Good lungs. Breath capacity and water increase slightly. Definitely using that. Delicate touch. Breaking glass or sound is moderately reduced. That is a wicked thing to have. Voyeur, moderate keyhole peeping magnification. Not actually going to use that. I don't peep through many keyholes, and whenever I do, the magnification drives me nuts. River affinity, swim speed increase slightly. That is going to help out. Quick dodge, Raven, drop assassinations give you a bit of health. That is going to help out because I am an assassin. Dodging, not really a big deal. Okay, so now with that done, as you can see, I have Blink, my crossbow, my pistol, and the heart. There's a rune nearby. I'm going to go grab that. I know exactly where that rune is, so I don't need the heart. Hold on. Are you singing? Are you singing to me? No. Okay. I know exactly where this rune is, rune is, so I'm not going to use the heart to find it. But I do need Blink to get to it. Nope. Nope. I'm not going in the water. Now, you can hear that, right? That is the heart beating. And I see the heart is going complete my rape shit. Now that little bastard there drives me up the wall. Because they will eat you. Play your own way. For powers. The powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Blink from rooftop to rooftop. Possess rats and fish or slow time before rushing a group of enemies. Now, since I have two bone charms now, I'm going to get the ability known as Shadow Kill. Now, every ability you have, for example, Blink, well, let's take Dark Vision for example. See in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their field of vision. Representations of the sounds that you make are also visible. That is for level 1. Every ability you have has 2 levels. Level 1 and level 2. You have Dark Vision. Now these are all the abilities you can get. These are powers up here and enhancements at the bottom. Powers are Dark Vision. See through walls, see people, and see, for level 2, you see key items. Items, artifacts, anything you need, you will see those in green. Blink. You basically speed to a location. Level 2, you speed farther. Possession. Level 1, you can possess animals. Any animal. Level 2, you can possess humans for a short period, and animals for a period of time. Strategic tips. Possession is very powerful, allowing you to merge physically with an animal such as fish or rat. For a limited duration, you must have an unobstructed path to your target. This power is useful for stealth, enabling you to hide in small places or move through spaces normally too small for you, like water-filled drainage pipes or ventilation ducts. Enemies will try to stomp you if you are possessing a rat while possessing a hound. You can sprint fast at level 2. You can possess humans as well. Your control of humans is limited, so combat or fast movements are not possible. Possessing a human allows you to perform simple actions such as collecting objects or opening doors. Allies of the human you are possessing will not attack you, and security devices attuned to the human you are possessing, like the arc pylon or wall of light, will not harm you. If you are falling, possessing an animal or human on the way down will effectively break your fall. You can do that with Blink as well, make it to where you don't take either near as much damage or any damage at all. Bend time. Now this one is a good ability to have. Slows time for a short duration. Perfect. You get to slow time. Awesome. Level 2, stop time for a short duration. You move normally. Now, for those of you who are going for a non-lethal run, there's a point in the game where you are wanting to have bend time level 2. You steal a thief's wallet and run. Issue is, on very hard, he freaking moves. It is a pain. So, on that note, when I get a chance, I'm getting bend time level 2 immediately, and I am getting wind blast, because I am stealing this guy's wallet and then blasting him with wind and running. You think I'm kidding? Just wait. Okay, now, bend time, stop time, or basically bending time to your will. Now, devouring swarm. This is an interesting one, because it's the first one summons a swarm of rats that will attack others, then disperse after a short duration. These swarm will also consume corpses. For those of you who do not wish to get Shadow Kill, or for those of you who do not have Shadow Kill level 2 at the time, but have enough points to get Devouring Swarm, you are pretty much golden. Because Devouring Swarm will do the same thing that Shadow Kill level 2 will do, except you summon a rat swarm instead of just turning them to dust immediately. Speaking of which, that is what Shadow Kill does. I will explain that in a minute. Okay, now level 2 summons a larger storm of rats that will attack others, then disperse after a short duration. The swarm will also consume corpses rapidly. That is good because the rapid consumption means that if somebody were to come around a corner, the rat swarm will devour the corpse quicker than they would otherwise. And that is a good thing. Now, next, Wind Blast. Powerful wind that can push back or knock down enemies and shatter doors. That is level 1. Level 2, very powerful wind that can kill enemies by throwing them into walls and shatter doors. You will see certain doors that say unbreakable door. This is the reason why. For the people who have Wind Blast, you can shatter wooden doors. Metal doors are unbreakable. Do not even attempt it. That is all I'm going to say. Now, you have vitality. Easy. Health increased. Health regeneration increased. Pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. Then you have bloodthirsty. This is for those of you who are trigger happy. I'm talking you use the pistol or hand-to-hand for... I'm talking you just run into a horde of enemies and just go ape shit, pretty much. This is for you. Build up adrenaline, then trigger brutal melee fatalities. Build up adrenaline faster than trigger brutal melee fatalities. Enables a double attack for adrenaline kills, which can be used against multiple enemies within range. Again, this is for you if you are one of those people that love to run into a fight and just go ham. Get bloodthirsty. For me, I stay as far away from bloodthirsty as I can. Next ability, agility. This one is a good one, especially for those of you who like staying on rooftops and away from enemies as much as you can. Of course, mana consumption is 0 for all of the enhancements. Each of your abilities, I'll go through the mana consumption and basically explain how much it's talking about. But, okay. Alright, agility level 1. Jump height is increased and fall damage is reduced. Good to have. Overall movement speed is increased. That one is perfect, especially for you speed runners or speedsters, the ones that like to run through the area and get through it as fast as you can. I personally use it for the level 1 ability, the higher jumping ability, because I love getting to rooftops. But I'm not going to get it yet because Shadow Kill. Unaware enemies who don't see you turn to ash as they die. This is for those of you like me who love to go full out stealth. You don't want to be seen. You want to kill these guys with as best a way as possible. You go with Shadow Kill. It is the best ability for me. I love it. I use it. That is me. Everybody has their own way. As it says in the description, it actually has a note. Or is it? Where is it? It's in something here. Hold on. I think it's in your tutorials. Let me get to it. Play your way powers. Pick your own powers. Do not follow what I say. What I say is for me. I'm going to get Shadow Kill because unaware enemies turn to ash until level 2. Issue is I need 4 freaking runes for that. That takes forever. So, now that I have Shadow Kill, now that I've just wasted flipping crap knows how long explaining powers to you guys, I am going to get the heck out of this water as fast as I can before one of those bite fish get to my ass. I'm sorry for going full detail on those things, on powers and all that. I did not mean to go into that much detail. But let's go here.
But he won't use it. Why? He can't sleep in regular beds anymore. That's what he says.
Well,
okay.
Let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business. But sometimes, good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Okay. Now, first off, I'm gonna go talk to Pierre here. Piero. He's way the heck up here. I'm actually gonna grab his, workshop key. Just for the heck of it? Okay. Let's talk about upgrades and new weapons. Okay, now, first things first, for me. Lens optics level 1. Have to have it. Now I get these 3 for crossbow abilities. Those 3 crossbow abilities. I'm also going to buy that rune, buy a full arsenal of crossbow bolts. Level 2 and 3 of that. I'm not going to mess with bone charms yet, but I am going to buy a full arsenal of crossbow bolts. Alright, now I'm good.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Yes, I did. Okay. Now, I have a rune that I can use. I can either use it and get dark vision already, or I can wait and get agility. I can deal without dark vision for a minute. I can wait and get agility, or even I think there are a few runes in this area. I think I'll figure it out in a minute.
Just give the signal.
Alright, let's go. Take me to the Distillery District. Now you get to see the power of the lens optics level 1. This is why I choose this item, this thing to get, because it is so good for my abilities. That and the 3 upgrades I got for the crossbow was auto reload, enhanced accuracy, and an enhanced distance for the bolts. And then of course I got both the crossbow bolt packs, which gives me 30 total crossbow bolts. Mind you, that is a lot of bolts.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. The City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. Man walks through one of those and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my pick. I'm gonna eat that rat first. Okay, got my crossbow here. Now, see that guy way over there? Watch this.
1, 2, 3, heave!
Right to the head. Now you see these guys up here? I'm not gonna mess with them.
But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat.
Dearest Gwen, the city is going to burn. I've sold everything, so there's nothing for me here now except you. I'll wait for you where Clavering Boulevard crumbles into the river where we used to meet. You'll take the money I've made and bride our way onto a passing whale ship. We'll take the money I've made and bribe our way onto a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you. And if you won't come, I'd rather be rat food. Love, Arthur.
Enough shit in it as it is.
1, 2, 3, heave!
Good. Keep them coming.
Hey!
What is it?
I think that last one moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Turned in a bit.
Quicker than myself. Keep working.
Okay.
Sully ain't moving no more.
And I think I found Arthur. Sadly. Death in the month of songs. Excerpt from a longer work translated from the old Sarkonen. From Old Sarkonen by Anissa. Okay. Let's see, what is this bone charm here? Plague Affinity. Getting damaged by Weepers gives a small amount of mana. Okay, I'm gonna take it just because it is so, like, unusable. I might as well.
Half the block dead from the plague. Better them than us. At least some of them are lucky. 1, 2, 3, heat!
Okay. Now, as you can see, I've got Blink active. Oh my god. For those of you who can hear that, my phone just went off out of nowhere, and it scared the crap out of me because I just got a new ringtone.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased family members to the local dead counter. Unreported deaths are a punishable offense.
I just got a new phone and a new ringtone on it, so it freaks me out whenever it goes off every so often.
All of it.
Now watch this. This is Granny Rags. Where'd you go?
Yes, I would.
She went all the way down here.
I told you the nights go.
Granny Rags is a very strange woman. she is... Good grief. Hush. She's a very weird person. Very, very strange one. Hold on, I can have... Hold the phone here. I've got 1 rune right now. I can have 4 runes in a matter of minutes. In a minute. This is horse crap. Yeah, this is one of the outsider shrines. 1 out of 7 runes found.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Very true. That is honestly one strange thing. They are dedicated to loathing him.
I told you the night.
Okay.
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
I don't think he...
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Yeah, as you can see, there's a different type of marker over these 3.
I told you the night.
Than that one, because these are side quests.
Let us.
I bet she can't even hear us.
She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing.
She's not stupid either.
Problem is, those two counted as seeing a dead or unconscious body. But at the moment I don't really care because they're both gone. Now I need to talk to Granny Rags again.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage, all of it.
You're such a strange woman.
Oh my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
She talks such gibberish. Nobody understands. Like, the fact that the outsider won't even tell us what her name is, her actual name is, it's strange.
You never listen.
But yeah, she gives you a birthday present.
I
A
hope you
freaking
like the
rune.
gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack jaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach me. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
You're so weird.
You'll have to go, or
Let me out. I'm fine.
That's not what we heard.
It was just a cold.
Are you sure? Because you...
Anyone there?
Yeah, I'm gonna save this guy because I know what happens if I
I owe
don't.
you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that.
You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time. But now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me. Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Yeah, let's go. Lens magnification. That is what I need. Because that is lens magnification level 2. And of course I bought some of the sleep darts because you can never have too many sleep darts. I mean, seriously, come on, you guys. Yeah, my phone's going off. Every so often, a couple of my buddies are typing on Discord. No one's messaging me, however, but whatever. I'm not. Bone charms. Bone charms of soldiers. A sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a part practice from long back, passed from father to son, old man Salt to Greenhorn, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roam the isles north of Tivia, another location in this area. Once the whale trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of these great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night, and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. Killing rats gives you some adrenaline. Don't need that because I'm not using adrenaline. I don't use adrenaline based skills, so adrenaline's pretty much worthless for me. Okay. Now, let's blink up to here real quick. Mother's journal, some food, unprocessed whale oil. Another journal. Alright. Or note, or letter, or journal, whatever the freaking crap it is. Now, from here, I'm gonna go up to here. And then straight across to here. There's one wall of light. Problem with walls of light, anything but one of the guards pass through them and they are turned to complete and utter dust. It's actually quite freaky.
I don't need shit from you.
Alright, let's get into here real fast. That was weird. Go to Galvani's office. Let's go. Okay. Now, of course, nobody's here watching my live stream, I know. But, for those of you who watch this as a video, I want to ask you a question. What do you think of the game so far, for one? And would you want to see me do the whole series? Like, I mean, you see how I played this one, and this one's the first game in the series. I would play the rest of the series the same way. This kind of... I do apologize for the fact that I am sneaking around everywhere, but you gotta think, there are people right out there. I can't be, like, running through this thing. Like, you get to see, whenever I play various games like this, like you guys who've actually watched more of my videos know my strategies are very different depending on the game I'm playing. This being a very stealthy based game,
Wait,
I am very
did you touch
stealth.
the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Okay. He's dead.
What will I do now?
Okay. Now, since I have that ability active, I'm going to grab these spring wires. Or spring razor, whatever that gets called. I'll ignore her for now, just because I don't really feel like dealing with her at the moment. I'll go and take her out. I'm not gonna... As I said before, I am not a cold-blooded killer. I will not kill random civilians. 287. I will only kill those who I need to kill. Heck, I don't even kill some of the guards, for flip's sake. If I don't have to kill them, I don't. Just like there are guards downstairs. I'm not going down. I don't have to go down there, so I'm not going to touch them. I don't have to go downstairs to complete this level.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
What? Ah! Someone help me!
My bad, lady. She didn't ring an alarm, so... detected, yes. There we go. But she did detect me, so that happened. And then throw her down, drop her. There, okay. I'm good to go. Now I can leave this place. And next I've got to go to the Bottle Street Gang's hideout. Runes and Bone Charms. Something about singing. I didn't see what it said. Runes and Bone Charms let off a singing sound or something like that. But yeah, so tell me what you think about this game. Tell me if you want me to actually continue this. And then, heck, tell me if you want to see me play a game that I haven't done yet. Or...
Still crying about that dice game?
Always amusing.
like, I mean, I know there are videos I haven't completed that I'm still kind of debating on completing, like my Until Dawn walkthrough. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm actually going to complete that one. What I might actually do with that is delete the videos I've made and do a live stream like I'm doing with Dishonored. What do you guys think about that? Would you guys prefer single videos or live streams for something like Until Dawn? Mind you, I am going to play it. I am going to complete it. It's going to bug the living crap out of me if I don't. So I am going to complete the game. Like, I beat the game, but I am going to complete it as a video. Or I'm going to do a video on it, something like that. But I want y'all's opinion. Would you prefer a live stream of the video, or the way I have been doing it? Or the way I was doing it, where I have to play in bits and pieces of it each time I get a chance? Or would you prefer a long live stream, like what I'm gonna do here, like what I'm doing here? I mean, heck, this thing's been going on for something like an hour and a half, something like that. And okay, I'm gonna go into the Dishonored district. I'm gonna be back in a minute, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. And I'm back. Alright, guys. Well, that'll be the only time I have to leave during this live stream. Alright, let's hop up here real quick. Grab that. No, put that down. And grab that. Okay. Now I'm in the Bottle Street Gang. This is...
Down? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw?
This is one odd bird. Swords with poison. Rat shit. You got lucky.
When you're this handsome, you don't need luck.
Face like a hagfish.
Pay up. Don't be sour.
Say, when's Slackjaw coming down?
Not till the next batch of elixirs done. He'll want to check on things.
Then you better get all your shit together, huh?
Everything's fine. I run the still like I run a game of Nancy.
Yeah.
Alright. They're going down that way.
Not bad.
Get into there. Good. Alright. Now. Of course. Having the Distillery Master Key does come in handy. And then come up here.
Not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real religious.
Crazy.
He just wants to know where his brother's gone. He sneaks in. You know Eddie. Throwing it at him when he's sober.
Grimsley job. Hitting the dumb
So he goes from room to room. Kids sleeping. An Overseer getting a lecture.
That, grab that. Don't want to grab that. Okay. The only guy here, and he is dead. Alright, now let's climb down under here. Go right in here. Grab the spring wire. Spring razor, my bad. Alright, here you are. Okay. Infect bootleg elixir. Genuine collars. Second part of that optional mission is to do that. Granny Rags wanted to get rid of the Bottle Street Gang, so you helped her out. What's the new bone charm? Spirited 1. Potions give you slightly more mana. I'm gonna go from Plague Efficiency to Spirited 1. Make sure none's out here. Yep, no one's out. Good. And run. There we go. Perfect.
That's an East Leper, Rodney. Okay, I got one for you.
Well, give it.
The nobleman laid the scullery. The loud
Picked up anything good? Blow off, chopper.
There we go. Okay. Now run up here. As I've said before, I'm a very stealthy person. So, movements like this, child's play for me. On the opposite hand, having to go full out lethal. I mean, full out lethal's okay. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm cool with full out lethal. What I'm not cool with is when you've got to go full out lethal and you've got to fight through tons of enemies. I'm not cool with that. Full out lethal, I'm perfect. I'm good. But having to fight through hordes of enemies coming at you at once without being able to go in stealth, I am not okay with. I am a very stealth-oriented player. Okay. Just go to the top. Screw it. She's all the way downstairs again. Actually, no, she's even further than downstairs.
Get out. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
Cool. Let's just run on upstairs.
I told him, peel it off. Peel it off so it can breathe. That will never wash.
Sweet. I got 3 out of 7 runes. I have a total of 4 runes. Shadow Kill, level 2. Perfect. Alright. Now I'm good with Shadow Kill. Next thing I gotta do is just get 2 more runes and I can get Agility. Now let's check. Are there any runes or bone charms in the area? Yes, there are. 152 meters, there is a rune. Or no, bone... That's a rune. Yeah, it's a rune. Okay. Alright. I know where that one is. Alright, now that I've completed the side mission, I'm going to go for the main quest. There we go, alright. Even let's go. Okay. So what I usually would do is sit here and kill all of these guys in this area, get there, take out the whale oil tank there, and try to sneak around from that way. Well, ho ho ho, I have found a better way of doing this. You drop down to here, I believe it's down here. Yes, it is. There it goes. Yes, you drop down to here because there are rats on that end, and there was the one guy over here. Not that kind of sucks. Didn't have anything on him. Usually some of these guys have stuff on them.
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old at least. This guy fought for the Empress.
Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Empress. We tagged it plain. Under Clavering Street is ours. Come on. What's the take?
Seen anybody with signs of a sickness? Blow off.
Okay, so there goes one rune, and I have a total of 7. thing is, I feel like Granny Rags has something to do with that. I just have a hunch. Granny Rags had something to do with that. That's one of those moments where you just gotta love those side characters. Go ahead and die. You don't deserve to talk. Where's his bomb? No, he drops a bomb.
Psst, Corvo. It's me, Overseer Martin.
Darn it, I lost his bomb.
What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are.
Oh, shut up.
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kerr now, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. See how the spirits guide you, and their enemy's head without
I was just reading in the archive about the Heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the
Heretic's brand used.
No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded.
Former member of our order, of course.
Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our code.
Play your way pathways.
Out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such. Did you get caught in the lockdown last night?
6 hours. Search the place top to bottom, and nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free.
Of course we didn't find it.
Did I ever tell you, one time one of the
second floor shutters got stuck open,
and I thought I could slip out? I
couldn't find a way down.
By the time I got back, it had snapped shut. I spent the rest of lockdown out on a ledge.
Maybe the outsider was watching.
That might be worth checking out.
I need more men. Get behind him.
Damn it.
Flank him. Die, damn it.
They're killing each other. Oh, that was okay. Honestly, I'm very saddened by the fact that I got caught. But watching them kill each other is the funniest thing I have ever seen. 2 of them were killed without me having to lift a finger.
6 hours. Search the place top to bottom, and nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find anything.
Did I ever tell you?
One time one of the second floor shutters got stuck open,
and I thought I could slip out.
I couldn't find a way down, and by the time I got back,
it snapped shut.
I spent the rest of lockdown on a ledge.
Maybe the outsider was watching.
Someone get over here. Whiskey for a week if you kill him.
There you go.
Now the rats can fight over your guts.
Ah, I failed again. I do apologize for that, guys. It's just it's a pet peeve of mine to be caught. Especially in that kind of manner, because I really...
Search the place top to bottom, and nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find it.
Did I ever tell you?
One time one of the second floor shutters got stuck open.
And I thought I could slip out?
I couldn't find a way down. By the time I got
Look, it snapped shut.
I spent the rest of lockdown out on a ledge. Maybe the outsider was watching.
Because I know for a fact there's going to be another guard walking by any minute now. If I remember, he makes a path down this way anyway. I believe so anyway. Hold on, let me make sure of that before I go on. I find him. Aha, there he is. I was caught, damn it. Oh, hello. I made up for it and I should get to die. Thank you, man. I did not realize that there were two guards right there. That was complete and utter AIDS. Oh, that is AIDS. That is horseshit. There were two guards right there. I mean, oh my god. He didn't even get to call for help.
Search the place top to bottom, and nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find anything.
Did I ever tell you?
One time one of the second floor shutters got stuck open.
And I thought I could slip out?
I couldn't find a way down. By the time I got
back, it had snapped shut.
I spent the rest of lockdown out on a ledge. Maybe the outsider was watching.
Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why?
Okay, there we go. I got the Heretics brand instructions. I know there's a rune or a bone charm nearby. Perfecto. I remember he continues walking up here. Perfect. Continue on your way. On your way. And get stabbed in the neck.
The outsider himself has these
Okay. Now. This is a room that... Campbell's secret chamber. This is a very strange room. For one. For two, technically you aren't supposed to be down here. At least you're not supposed to know about this place. But of course, because it's me. What's in the witchcraft?
Curse those fools in Coleridge for letting Corvo get away. Who knows what the man could do now? Hiram, or the Lord Regent, as he asks us to call him now, seems to have faith in all the Sokolov security devices he's put up all over the city, but I'm not so sure. At least the girl has been moved to a safe place. Visiting her twice a week has given me ample opportunity to inspect the facilities, as they say. So there's an upside, at least.
God. Such a pig. Okay. Now, how many bone charms do I have? Runes. 2 runes. Sweet. Okay, I'm getting agility now. You can jump higher by holding X. At level 2, you can sprint much faster. Sweet. And the reason why I'm getting agility first, one, because of that allows me to jump higher. 2, I can kill the guard that's in here without needing dark vision. If there is a guard here right now, which there is not. Hurry up. Okay. I do not believe there's going to be a guard showing up, but I did not know for a fact on that, so I was a bit nervous. Okay, I do believe I killed all the guards in that area. Perfect. Now.
I trust you. I hear the Watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Good, good. And your niece, Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
Skill the class.
She'll be fine.
Now we have dark vision level 1.
We're searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Locked? One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. That one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What a... Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I'd planned for you. Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Never mind. It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave them in here, or we'll have to share with all of them.
Very well, Campbell. As long as we get this little dispute settled.
I hear you, bastard. You.
No. Damn it.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Hello, you three.
Get it!
Thank you.
You're fishing it now.
Let's hope that the last checkpoint is right before this, because if I can shoot both Campbell and the other guy together, like I'm talking back to back, like real fast, I'll be good to go. Okay, yes. Build the boxes.
My men are searching district.
There we go.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. You'll make this business pass all the good. Locked? One of the servants must have been in here.
Let's see.
It seems I have the wrong one.
My bad.
No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian Red.
Thank you.
What up? Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you. Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Never mind. It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave them in here, or we'll have to share with all of them.
Very well, Campbell. As long as we get this little dispute settled.
Here. Got my first order of business. Disposing of High Overseer Campbell. Now, if memory serves me, and I hope it does, it is right over here. Interrogation. Oops. Then to place Campbell in the chair in the interrogation room. Close that door. Oops, I not mean to close the cell on myself. I need to actually leave that room. Wrong room. Who saw me?
Ring the alarm!
Damn it. How the fuck?
Get him! Help! Take it!
Ah,
I'll find you.
third time they caught me. Okay, I knew how to do this. I just can't remember how. Took too long trying to get Campbell. I should have dropped him outside of the... That's what happened. They walked outside and saw his body.
You'll be fine. My men are searching. District by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Locked? One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll
join me.
Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have Fine. It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What up? Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you. Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Never mind. It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave the men here, but we'll have to share with all of them.
Very well, Campbell. As long as we get this little dispute settled.
Okay. Where the fuck is that damn key? Ooh, shoot. Where's that freaking key at? I'm literally running out of places to look for that freaking key. Somebody seriously set off an alarm. Because I couldn't find the fucking key, somebody was able to set off the freaking alarm. God bless it. Okay guys, I do apologize. Ah, God. I just had the alarm set off on me again. Cause some freaking motherfucker just found the damn... I'm seriously curious, where the heck is this fucking key at? Is it in here? No. Where would this key be? Like, who has the freaking key? Okay guys, I'm sorry. This is where I'm gonna leave this tonight. I am making rookie mistakes out the wazoo. So, with that being said, I do apologize. But like, subscribe, all that good jazz. If you're watching, because you're watching this as a video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you think of the video. Would you want to see more of this series? Would you want me to actually do the whole series? Would you just want me to finish up this one and be done? Would you want... Tell me some other videos, some other games you might want me to play. You want me to play on this channel? And yeah, without further ado, I bid you adieu. Dragon Knight out.